I have two phones actually. Okay, here's another thing. Yes, it's okay to be friends with white people, but there's a but coming. And that but is, and this is where I run into problems with other black people, because I really, this was get under my skin. The thing is, when I don't have the same hatred for white people as my more militant counterparts, my more black conservative, and I mean in a black conscious sense, is it's because for this very reason I was not put in circumstances to make me hate all of them. What what now? Most YouTubers, I say most, but what a lot of YouTubers out there, the Cynthia G's, the China Foxes, the who else? I'm trying to name some brothers here. I can't think of too many that the I can't I know there's some others, but the thing is, unlike I say maybe them, I'm not gonna shame. I don't shame people for the people they have invested interest in, or invested relationships in, as far as friendships, relationships, because it's their life. You don't know what they've been through. And I would say my issue for personal experiences is the fact that I honestly do not like. I don't like the closet racist white person. I don't like them because they have no integrity. They are very dishonest, very disingenuous. They'll like right straight in front of your face. That's the type of white person I don't like. I have white friends. Some of them I know for years. More, my friends became more liberal than conservative because when I was very prejudiced against my own kind, I ended up, I was, I unknowingly, and I figured this out in my mid-20s. I unknowingly had some more far right conservative, or at least closet racist prejudiced friends, to, you know, or a colorist friend. I didn't know this until some individuals started to tell me. So I would slowly had to get away from these people and weed them out. Just I had to slowly stop talking to them because I felt it was the way I was changing, the way they are, and they choose not to change. I felt that was a bad look on my part, especially if I wanted to gain the respect of other black people and for them to take me seriously. I had to get away, distancing myself from them. I do have white friends, but they're more liberal-ish. That's a bit liberal. That's a very broad statement. I'd say liberal more, to some degree, or at least aware that there is kind of this thing called what we call systematic white terrorism in this country, uh, or a strong racial bias. If they acknowledge that, I'm not asking them to go out there and burn down the entire country on my behalf. But I'm like, if you're cool and if you're not like that, that's fine. But the thing is, I can't stand when people try to change. Like, if you don't see white people like I do in a devilish, evil, they're all Satan way, you're wrong. And I'm saying you're wrong for trying to change them. I hate that. I honestly cannot stand people that try to get me to look, because there's a specific type of person I don't like. It's not all white people. But the thing is, the one thing that I noticed that some of these YouTubers aren't doing is stop criticizing black people. You're gonna have to criticize some of these white YouTubers out here because they spend, some of them, a lot of their time making videos and talking about how inferior we are, what's wrong with our community, or what's this. So the thing that I'm also going to do is kind of bring those issues and concerns is to their faces. That's just like, hey, let's talk about you. You talking about love? Let's talk about you. It's kind of like that. Individual. Let's talk about you. See, the thing is, I got a bone to pick with the closet racist white YouTubers. I have a bone to pick with them. Or maybe I have some things. I have a bone to pick. Since they feel they want to get up and do it, you're like, hey, look, that skeptic community, I'm coming for y'all. I'm not even worried about all you non-white YouTubers who are friends with with these closet or openly racist white YouTubers, I got a bone to pick with you too. I am no longer, at least for the most part, not gonna go after black people and criticize them. I got a bone to pick. It's two people I can't hate. I hate closet Nazis and the wannabe closet Nazis. I hate them motherfuckers. That's the two people I hate. And that's my big issue. When I really figured out what I really had an issue with, those are the two people I cannot stand. I can respect an open white supremacist. I cannot stand a closet white supremacist, and I sure as hell cannot stand a person of color or a white passing person who wants to be like them and entertains their company. That's why I'm gonna have to go after those motherfuckers. So black folks, when we talk, it's gonna be about black people and our issues. Everybody else, I'm not gonna say bullets. I was like, I got some intellectual, I got some, I have that for you. I'm get a little jab, because, you enable some of these people to do what they do. I'm sorry, but I'm off to come out to challenge some of y'all. And if it requires a lot of traveling and reading, I'll do that. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun the next couple years that I feel like doing this, man. It's gonna be fun coming after y'all. And there are some YouTubers out here which I might want to do a collab with, and some people that I feel like need to be handled or addressed, because I feel like because here's the thing. When I get around, because like, okay, for example, when I get on radio shows where it's like I'm only black guys and other like white conservatives. I don't deem them racist, but I deem them, the way they talk, maybe suspect, depending how they talk and interact with me. They don't quite know how to interact with me, because I'm not calling them a bunch of racial epithets. I'm not calling a bunch of C words and H words. I'm not gonna say it on here, but I'm not calling them a bunch of words that's gonna offend a white person. But I will and have gotten in discussions where I disagreed with some of what they think politically, on crime and gun control and who does most crime in this country. It's like, well, in history, I have a few issues with that. So I'm going to be the other guy and go after the people y'all brothers and sisters that y'all talk about. I'm going to bring my grievances and concerns to them too. So it just won't be like she's gonna criticize and down black people and no. I'm gonna do what most motherfuckers aren't doing, and that's bringing the heat and fire and the flame to these online racist YouTubers. White and black alike. White and black alike. White and non-white. People who are not of color and people who are of color. Both of them. The online closet Nazis and the people of color who support them and who entertain their company. Both of them, I'm coming for their asses. And it's gonna be fun. I can't wait. We'll see what happens. And yeah. But let me just say this. Let me get back to the title of my video. It's okay to be friends with white people. But personally, my own personal experience is it's wrong when you don't check the company you keep, because you may not be aware that your best friend or your girlfriend might be a supporter of Jared Taylor or Richard Spencer. And that is problematic for you as a person of color, especially if you're black. Okay? And the thing is, if you're okay with that, then there's something wrong. Then I'm against you too. Because personally, if I feel that if I'm like friends with a non-white person, if I'm friends with a white person or a person of color who ain't black, and they got these anti-black views seeped in, and they like me just because they don't deem me as black, I kind of get myself away from them, because eventually we're gonna have butt heads. I've had people literally get away from stop talking to me, online and offline. They don't want nothing to do with me. because they feel like, oh man, he's gonna see right. I see right through you. So I feel that since I can sense the racism in them or whatever, because I got a spider sense of that. But I feel like I need to confront that and bring that to them. But question the company to keep. It's okay to have white friends. It's okay to not hate every white person. It's okay to trust those you deem worthy of your trust. It's okay to have respect for a person walking down the street. It is not okay to entertain the company or even an intimate relationship with a white person who has a racial bias against black people. Okay? But it's your fault if you don't question company you keep. It's okay, you know? Because I know I understand, that might sound coonish. That might sound, oh, he's on the coon train again. No, you don't understand. What I'm saying is, you don't have to be blinded. Because the thing is, let me tell you something. African Americans are very mentally overly militant to the point where it's like our rationale is overhead. Africans and Caribbean people are a little bit more level-headed. They understand. They know what white person not to trust, and they know who not to trust. Basically, I'm telling you is, even if they're black or white, make that person earn your trust. Make that person earn your right to respect them. Earn the right for you to get respect. Don't let every single person, just because they're black, you can trust them. Just because they're white, trust them. I said, and they always say this, let me say, always have black people in your back pocket. What I mean is, always don't have friends of different races, but don't ever leave behind your black American family. Always have them in your back pocket. Okay? Regardless of what color they are, make them earn your trust. Beware of the company keep. And this message really for black people who hang around nothing but, and this is really for the company, black people who don't have a lot of black friends. Your white friends, your Hispanic friends, your Asian friends, you damn sure better make sure, if you choose to not judge people on just because they're black, you can trust them. If you choose to, maybe you're in an environment where you don't have a lot of black people to connect with, make sure that they earn your trust. Because when you shit comes to fan and your non-black friends won't be around because you shunned and distanced yourself from black people as a whole, we won't come for you to your aid because you never made a connection with the family. Okay? So keep us in your back pocket. Stay friends and family with black people. Stay family with, don't say friends. It's okay to have friends of different races. No matter how conscious you get, you can still, if people show you respect, you show them respect back. But you need to have black people in your pocket. You need to connect with the family. Don't ever do that. Don't ever forget us. I learned some of that the hard way. Okay? So, yeah, that might sound like a coonish statement, but it's like if you, and I say this, no disrespect to all the super pro-black militant, you hang around nothing but black people and black this and black that. That's cool. I can respect that. But not everyone has that experience like you do, where it just caused you like, you need to black this, black that. I was like, okay, shit. It's like, hey, depending on your environment, So, but keep black folks in your back pocket. You don't have to look at everyone as if they're anti-black. But you do have to look at everyone as someone they have to earn your trust. Even if they are not black, because what did John Henrik Clarke say? Just because you're my skinfolk does not mean you're my kinfolk. And just because someone, and on the opposite is, just because someone is not your kinfolk and not your skinfolk, doesn't mean they doesn't mean they can't be a decent human being to you or a potential friend to you. I'm not even gonna say relationship. I'm gonna say friend. Your choice. Watch the company you keep. Okay? That's specifically for the black people who have nothing but white friends. It's gonna be your fault because you are the company you keep. And I changed mine. Still changing mine. See y'all later, man.